Hey student, watch this video and learn about 5 different ways to include English in your life. If you don't know me very well, hello, I am Teacher Prix, and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because every week I post different kinds of English lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. So yeah, become part of this community and smash that like button. Now, let's talk about different ways to include English in your life. And guys, at this level, pre-intermediate, intermediate students, these are the students I help. I basically help students at an intermediate level to go from stuck to speaking in 6 months. And here, it is really important to have a little fun and find different ways to enjoy the process, especially because at this level, your progress will be more subtle. The changes will be small. The improvements will not be so easily noticed because the changes are small. The improvement is small. That's why you need to be very resilient and find different ways to enjoy the process, not just sit down to study English. Of course, you have to do that. But here I want to give you 5 recommendations of things you can add. So the first one, learn a new skill. I'm really in favor of online studying, so I'm keen on learning new skills. And when I say learn a new skill, I'm not talking about English. I'm not talking about following a teacher like me and a native speaker. No. I'm not talking about studying English. I'm talking about studying something new. A few years ago, when I decided to create my channel, I knew nothing about YouTube. Instead of doing that in Portuguese, my native language, finding someone who teaches how to grow your channel in Portuguese, I followed this recommendation. I included English in my life to do something important. And I bought courses, online courses. I found online mentors that could teach me a new skill, how to use YouTube, how to create my channel, how to organize my videos. Everything I did was in English. And even to this day, I am constantly finding new ways to learn new information and doing that in English. But I wasn't necessarily, the people I found were not teaching English. They didn't care about teaching English. They were focused on teaching different things. So I recommend you find at least one new thing for you to learn and study consistently, but in English. I know this will be very helpful to you. And it's a fun way to include English in your life because you're adding something you're interested in and the language. Now, idea number 2, change your gadgets to English. Set everything to English. Your Amazon Prime account, your Facebook account, Instagram account, all your cell phone settings to English, your computer to English. My computer, I change, it often comes back to Portuguese. I don't know what happens. Every time I update, it goes back to Portuguese. It's weird, okay? But I type everything that I need in English. So surround yourself with English whenever possible. Immersion starts from your home. And if I could even be a little, let's see, if I could even say something even more profound, immersion starts in your mind, with your mindset, with the way you interact with things, with the actions you take. So everything around you should be in English. So my cell phone is in English. So when I open things, everything is in English. When I check my computer, it's in English. So my account on the internet, accounts that I have on social media, they are in English. This is a small change. But if you think about it in a more academic way, in a way as a teacher, to teach you the purpose of this that is more strategic, more connected to the language, you will constantly show your mind English. Whatever you look at, English. Oh, I open this, it's in English. I open my phone, it's in English. I open Netflix, it's in English. That is a very important attitude. So change all your gadgets to English. Make it become part of your life, not only when you sit down to study, but a permanent part of your life, a permanent member. Now, next one, find a speaking buddy. You know, it's interesting that with the internet, it should be easier for people to make friends. Not best friends. I'm not talking about meaningful, close relationships. No, not at all. But what I'm trying to say is it should be easier for us to connect. But it's actually becoming the other way around. It's getting more difficult for people to establish meaningful relationships, meaningful connections. And this is something that I often tell my students from my academy. When they join my program, when they become my students, my sardines, my BSA, the first recommendation I give them is, okay, you have people here from all over the world who are students in the academy, and every student here wants to improve. So it's a wonderful place for you to make friends. And here in this picture, as you can see on the screen, I was part of this conversation. These people invited me. They are my students from my academy, okay? They were BSA in my academy. Some of them are still BSA in my academy. And they, because we have our exclusive group on Facebook, there is a place there that I encourage my babies to become friends. And they did it. And here what is the best part is, in this picture, they invited me to participate on this day, and I participated. It was a special occasion because they were celebrating 1 year friendship. It was a 1-year anniversary. They had been practicing together, following my recommendations. They got to know each other inside the academy. They became friends inside the academy. They follow my speaking buddy recommendation. And after that, they became friends. And I was there because they were doing a special day to celebrate 1-year anniversary. And I was honored because they were following my recommendations, and through the academy, they became friends. So finding a speaking buddy is amazing. I have seen many babies from my academy making friends and connecting with people to practice. But there is a catch. Having someone to talk to, but having no plan, not organizing a subject, not being dedicated, simply hoping, oh, okay, I will meet someone on the internet and we will start talking. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. You need a plan. You need to think of a conversation class. With my students in my academy, every month I give my students, we get together, all my students, and I prepare a conversation class for them. There's a subject, there's something for them to connect with their lives. There are questions. I prepare everything they need. And even if they can't participate live or if they couldn't speak during the class, they have all the preparation for them. I give them often, in most classes, they have like a PDF file with the questions, with the subject, with an extra material, a reading or a video material for them to use. Maybe with a friend, maybe with a little group of friends as these students did. So it is important to prepare. So when you find someone, you can agree, okay, today, this week, I will prepare a conversation class. Next week, you will prepare. You will need to think of questions. You will need to think of a conversation. Maybe a supporting skill, as I always say. I need integration. I need to integrate these skills. That's very important. Now, guys, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you're interested, I have an amazing study plan cycle that will definitely help you on your journey to fluency. But moving on, number 4, follow a mentor. I love this. I follow, I think, 10 different people that guide me in my life, okay? They inspire me to be better. They constantly have different guests on their channels where they interview different specialists, different professionals in different fields. So I am always exploring this and finding guidance with these people who are native speakers, but they are not teaching English. They are having conversations, they are having dialogues. So I also include them in my life, and at least once a week, I dive into a content. I divide because sometimes the video is long, so I watch one part today, one part tomorrow, and one part on another day. But it's really inspiring to connect English with your life and find people that will inspire you to be better, to do better, to help the world and improve your mind, you know? And finally, keep a journal. Write more. The habit of writing will help you improve your English dramatically. This is an amazing exercise, especially if you write about your life, about your dreams, about stories, about yourself, or about people you care about. So I write in English every day. Every morning when I wake up, I write on my journal. I write about things that I'm grateful for. I write about things that I need to do. I write about things that I dream about, or I take notes on the things that I'm reading. So I keep a journal, and this is so good. You have no idea how much it helps with your journey to fluency. Now, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with a friend. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.